A bit hard to cope with different types of people, right?
You know the difference between vegetarian and vegan?
No? Yeah, but mind you that new and fresh made stays
Hmm.
it will be appetizing and delectable.
Yeah.
I don't get hungry easily, but when I get food, I gobble it up.
Yeah.
I suck in.
Hi.
Hi,
How are
how are
you?
you? I'm good. How about you?
I am great. How's your day going?
My day was going great.
Yeah, why's that?
So as usual, I came back from school and went for playing, and we had an interesting game to play.
Ooh, what kind of game was it?
It was a very nice game, like we were chefs and we would cook food and give it back to a temple for the god to eat. Simply, and we would collect, and there would be a place where a lion would attack us. That would be a deadly place to go. But we would go and there are real a bit trees in our place, so there we will hang on. We'll take the branches and we will put it, and we'll take the branches, pluck some things to make them food items, and hang in it. We'll try to
So,
hang.
did you
And
play this with your siblings?
not with my siblings. My sister Harika, she will be on tuition, and my brother was playing, but he must be playing with sand. It is not mud; it is sand actually. And the best thing was that yesterday also we played, but it was a terrible game because in that tree there were many seeds in a branch. That seeds we
Oh.
would bend the branch and pluck them, and there
Hmm.
were some two or three boys who would not allow me to pluck. They were almost of my age. We were playing like this. One boy had a water bottle and he would just like would give that water bottle and make me wet. But I will try and escape and get these seeds. One time, the boy catched me and took me there, and then I put the seeds back, gave them, I threw them away. I did not give it back to them.
You should take a water bottle with you next time and make him get him wet. That's not nice.
Yes,
So, when you play outside, you were outside, yes?
yes, and today is the day when he will take revenge because I took all his seeds
Oh,
and flew
because you took
my
all his seeds. Oh no.
good advice and good advice. Thank you for your insights. This time
Of
I'll think about
course. So when you
perfect.
play outside, is it like you have a lot of neighbors and things that they come and they play in the same place?
Yes.
Okay. That's nice, at least, so you can play with different people every day.
Yes. And ma'am, what about you? In your place also, people come to a place and play every time, or it is a different?
It depends because I live in a big city, so if you go to the park, usually every time there will be different people there. So, yeah, unless you arrange to meet, but you can meet new people all the time. It's very nice, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
different types of people, but it is a bit hard to cope with different types of people, right? A bit hard to cope with different types of people, right?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes you maybe don't like them or you don't get along with them and you wish that you were with the person that you met last week, for example. It depends.
Yes,
Depends on the
ma'am.
person.
When you went to a park, did it ever happen that you saw a person who you did not like and a person you liked? Did it happen to you?
I'm not sure I understand exactly. If I saw someone I didn't like,
Yes.
well, no, that's never happened to me, but if it did happen, I think I would just turn around and walk away, right?
Oh. So
Would
how
you do
often
that?
do you go to the park? So how often do you go to the park?
I try to go to the park once a week because I really like being outside. Yeah, I try. But it's difficult when you have to work and, you know, all that stuff. But it's nice to be outside and see the trees and sit in the sun.
Yes, it is nice. In our place, there will be some buildings, and in that building, very near, I cannot say it will not even. very near. In that area only, we will have a park, small park with swings and
Mm,
slide and many more type of
that's
things
nice.
carry on. And we will go there, and all our some of our neighbors will go,
Yeah.
and we'll cup with them and play together.
Hmm. And now you're finished. Are you finished with school yet?
My school has begun, and we are just our periodic tests one that are close.
Okay. So when do you have summer vacation?
My summer vacation is over.
What? When did summer vacation start?
It must have started in April or May. No, in May.
And that's interesting because in the United States and in Spain where I live, our summer vacation is June until beginning of September. So that's strange. I didn't know that you had summer vacation April until the end of June.
No, June until the end of. No, wait. May from June,
Okay, okay. Okay, so what, 2 months?
approximately.
Approximately, yeah. Okay. So now you're going back to school and you're in a new grade and everything?
Yes.
Wow. So I didn't know that. What grade are you in now? Seventh grade? Sixth grade?
I'm right now in sixth grade.
Sixth grade. Okay. Okay. And in India, the structure of school, you have elementary school, right? And then you have high school.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of elementary?
Elementary school is like when you are 5 years old until 11, 10, 11 years old. And then after that, we say high school. So technically, I think you're still in elementary school because you're 11, right?
Ma'am, in our place, I studied from third when I was in 3 years from nursery to UKG. I studied in one school, and from UK and from first standard to 12th standard, there is another school for us. The
Okay.
same school in which only I'm studying till now.
Okay, I see. I see. So we measure it differently, I think. It depends on the country because when I moved to Spain, I was super confused about how they measure the grades because it's so different. It's
Yes.
interesting.
So, ma'am, you means you had a transfer from one of the United States to Spain.
Not when I was in school, but I'm a teacher, so I had the grades in the United States, and then when I came here, I had to learn all the new grades, all the new ways of doing things in school because it's different here. Yeah, it's very interesting. I would be curious to know how it's different in India too. What time do you go to school in the morning?
8 o'clock.
And what time do you come home?
Approximately 3 o'clock.
Okay, so it's more or less the same. In Spain they stay in school until 5 o'clock.
Oh my god!
I know, it's the whole day. It's so tiring.
Almost half of the day, or more than half of the day.
Yeah, yeah. They have 2 hours for lunch though, so
They
it's a
have two
long.
hours for lunch. Isn't this
Mm-hmm.
too much? And lunch reminded me of another thing.
What?
Uh, I was eating food today, but in my today generally I am lunch break. I feel it is too much, and in the leftover lunch break period, I would
Mm-hmm.
just have a fun going around and completing my homework. And but today it was different. Today I
Wow.
thought the recess period is too much. Lunch break is too much. So let me just do my work. I did my work, then I had lunch, but but to my utter surprise, the lunch period was over and my food wasn't over.
So you couldn't eat?
Yes, I couldn't eat.
Oh no. So you must have been so hungry when you got home.
I'm not a big snacker, but my sister is a big snacker, so I'm not hungry much. But
Okay.
my sister is very hungry. Today, she was telling in school she also felt very hungry even before the lunch break. But I didn't.
So she likes to eat a lot more than you do.
Yes. No, it's a bit different and complicated, I guess. She
Yeah.
gets hungry easily, but she does not eat even a single roti or half a roti.
Why?
I don't know that's what I'm telling. It's complicated to understand.
Huh.
She's very hungry all the time, each 10 minutes or each 1 hour, she will be asking food, food, food. And if no one
Uh-huh.
gives her, she will be crying, blazing as fire will come out of her.
But then
And
she gets the food and she doesn't eat it.
when she gets the food, she will eat less than half a roti. So
she's
less.
she's 4 years old, right?
No,
Or
my
your
brother,
brother is 4.
yeah, she's in second standard, means approximately seven.
Okay. Okay. That's very interesting. Huh. And you're not that way, right? If you get hungry, you eat all your food and that's it.
Yeah, I don't get hungry easily, but when I get food, I gobble it up.
Yeah.
I tuck in.
I'm the same way as you. What's your favorite? Have you ever tried food from the United States?
No, I have only tried Indian food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not from the United States, but it's very typical, like pizza, hamburgers, um, what else? What else? What else? Pasta. Do you like pizza?
I have tasted pizza and pasta, but not this hamburger. And now,
Yeah.
what is famous in your area where you live right now?
Tell me again.
What is the famous food in your area where you live right now?
Ooh, that's a good question. The most famous food in Spain is this thing. I'll type it for you. In Spanish, when you have two L's together, it sounds like a Y. So it's called tortilla.
Is it
Okay.
vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
It's vegetarian. So it's egg. It's like an omelet, kind of, but it's like a big circular omelet, like this big, like as big as your face. And it's egg and sometimes onion and potatoes. So you cook the potatoes first, you fry the potatoes, and then you put the egg in and you flip it, and it becomes like a big circle, and you serve it like a cake. You just like cut a triangle and you eat it. It's delicious. It's very good.
Yes.
You should try it if you have the chance.
Yes.
That
Now
and then
egg is added to it, but egg is a non-vegetarian food.
it's a non-vegetarian food.
Yes.
Are you a vegetarian?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Well, are you a vegetarian or are you vegan?
Pardon?
You know the difference between vegetarian and vegan?
No.
So a vegan person will eat like no food that comes from an animal, right? So they won't eat eggs, they won't eat cheese, they won't eat they won't drink milk, things like that. But a vegetarian only doesn't eat meat. So they won't eat like chicken and, you know, like the actual meat from the animal. So are you a vegan?
No, I'm not a vegan at all. I'm like to be vegetarian.
Okay. So you still eat cheese and things like that, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've tasted tea, cheese, but oh, I loved milk when I was young. But
Yeah.
nowadays, oh, poor me, I can't drink milk because something different happens to me, or I don't feel good after drinking.
Mm. Yeah, me too. I'm the same. The
But
same
uh,
happened to me.
but I love Shrikhand, mango Shrikhand.
Is that
It's
like
made
a juice?
no, it's Shrikhand which is made of out of milk.
Can you type it? What is it called? I'm gonna
Yeah,
see. Because I love trying new things. So if you send it to me, maybe I can find it at a store here and I can try it. Shrikant. Okay, I'm gonna try
Shrikhand.
it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me Google it. I'm looking at it. Oh, it's a dish. Okay. Oh, and it's sweet. Oh my gosh, that looks delicious. So do you eat that for breakfast or lunch or dinner or what?
It's like a snack for us.
Okay. So you'd have it like when you get home from school,
I have it whenever it's there.
whenever it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, but mind you that if when it is too cold or when it is too old, it tastes terrible. But when it's new and fresh made, it tastes
Hmm.
it will be appetizing and delectable.
Yeah. Oh, I have to try it. I wonder if I can make it in my house. Maybe.
Yes,
All right,
of
I'm gonna
course.
have to
It's
say goodbye,
available.
okay? Class is gonna end. I'll see you next time.
Bye. And I'll
Bye.
get a water bottle next time for my friends just right now.
Okay.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go